to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Mari. I was thinking about reading my friends' first impression of me, so I asked quite a lot of my friends to send me their first impression of me, and I've asked like different friends from different time periods, so yeah, let's just jump into it. The first one is Julia, and we got to know each other when we were around 5. She's saying, I thought you were really rude because you said some mean things right to my face, but now you're really nice. Yeah, I remember. I'm really sorry. The second one is Hannah. First day of school, I remember I was so excited to meet everyone, and I remember I looked at you and I thought you had really cute chubby cheeks. Still do. Then I remember you talked to the people I knew, and I was a bit confused, but then we talked and I just thought you were a normal sweet girl. Well, hopefully still am. Thank you. And then we have Mogge, or Margrethe, I don't know how you'd say it in English. I thought you were really hyper and a bit crazy because you had always done weird and crazy things. But I am like that as well, so we fit good as friends. And I remember you and Maud cut each other's hair, and I found it so crazy because I would never dare to do that. Yeah, I got to know Mogge when we were also at the same time as Hannah, so in 1st grade. And I think, yeah, before school, it was like maybe when we were like 3 or 4 or something, my like oldest and best friend and we cut each other's hair. I wish I had some pictures of it, but our moms were, yeah, they were really mad, so they didn't even care to take a picture of it. And then we have my stepsister. She said, the first time we met, I think we were in 7th grade, I think it's 8th, on a birthday. I thought you were really cool and we took pictures together and stuff, haha. And then a few years later, when our parents started dating, I still thought you were really nice, but I had never thought we would be stepsisters. Same, that came as a shock. In fact, I didn't like her for a period of time. She knows this. Yeah, I don't really remember why. It was probably some drama or something, I don't know. And then it's for my friend from middle school or high school or whatever you want to call it. The first thing I remember was that I thought your name was Maria. I thought you were a stuck-up bitch because you just sat in front of me without saying anything. But when school finally started, we had a lot of get-to-know games and we got good friends quickly. I remember that too. I was basically just really nervous, so... And also I went into middle school with the thought that, yeah, I'm just gonna have the friends that I have now and I'm not gonna get to know anyone else because I don't need that, I don't want that. So yeah, maybe I was a little bit bitch. This is a really good friend of mine, and yeah, with the same name, Mari. And we met, like, my mom was dating this guy and Mari was his like niece, yeah. So we like met at a birthday or something. The first time we met, I knew who you were. I was following you on Instagram and stuff like that, and I thought it was cool that we would get to know each other because after what I'd heard and seen, you were like one of the cool kids and I wasn't, so I was a little bit scared to meet you. I thought that you wouldn't like me because I'm like weird or something. But when we got to know each other, I realized that you were really nice and we became really good friends. I find that pretty funny because like I don't feel like I was one of the cool kids, but yeah. I just feel like I was hanging with some of the cool kids, but like I wasn't one of them, so I don't know. But yeah, that's sweet. And then another friend that I got really close to in college is Henriette, and she's saying that the first impression I got of you was that you were really innocent. I sat next to Mari and you were in front of us. I remember I thought it was a bit annoying that you turned around all the time to talk to Mari, but I got it because you knew each other from before. I loved your style, and you seemed like a really understandable person. You looked like a really real person, honest, smart, and quiet, but that's where I was wrong. Yeah, of course you're smart, but you're equally as loud as I am, excited, and you're not scared to say what you mean. I think we're pretty similar in a lot of ways, and that's why I really like you. Well, yeah, as I said, I knew Mari from before a little bit, and then we got to know each other better in college, and that's like, I didn't know anyone. I knew who basically almost everyone were, but like I didn't know anyone, so yeah. I thought Henrietta was like really bitchy because she was just sitting there looking really mean at, or like mad at me when I was turning around, so yeah. Now I got the answer why, but yeah, okay, thanks. I just have to say I'm sorry for this focus thing, but my lens keeps being annoying and I don't know what to do. Yeah. This is Marius, my really good friend from college, or my class. The first time I met you was during school in the best class. Agree. I wasn't the first to get to know you because we were like 30 people or 30 students in our class, and I will say that it took a pretty long time before we got close, but we had a really good mutual friend that introduced us, and we were also in the same German class, and so I after a while realized that it was just chill to get to know you anyway. I'm not 100% sure how many months it went before we got contact. Well, yeah, he says around half a year. I think so too. But the first impression I got of you was that some days you were a really nice and happy girl, but other days you were either exhausted or sad. Yeah, that's really correct. It was like, I don't know, beginning or half year into the first year of college was really like, I don't know. Yeah, I wasn't that happy. It was just, yeah, just tired all the time, constantly not being happy with anything, and everything was just, yeah, boring, I guess, for me. We started talking more because of our German class and Tina and Mari and Henriette. I started to like you more and more as a person, and I think you were really nice towards your friends, so it wasn't any problem to become your friend. This was around the time we had our horror poster assignment, and after that it was just like a good atmosphere. You're a really nice, empathic, and helpful person, and I think I'm speaking for everyone when I say that I'm really looking forward to you coming home from England. Me too. I don't know, I just feel like I really miss my friends, and yeah, of course I have friends here and it's great here. It's just, I had my break from Norway, the really needed break from Norway. Now I'm ready to come back. But yeah, that's really sweet. And now over to my friends from this year, so my exchange year. And the first one is Greta, and she says, I remember on the first day in school, we were in the same group, and I didn't know anyone in our group besides Martin, so I sat next to him when we were with the Daniel teacher. I remember he was really funny, and you were sitting on the other side of the room. We had eye contact too many times in those few minutes. You were wearing this denim jacket and I really liked it. So in my head I was like, I want to talk to her. She seems cool. Then when we were leaving the classroom, I feel like you were the one who said hi the first time, and it all started. I was impressed by your English and we clicked really well. I thought you had the most interesting life ever because you had a boyfriend from Germany and you had a brand new tattoo. Oh, yeah. The eye contact thing is way too true. It was actually like, yeah, I wanted to say hi to her because I was just like, you know what? We had so much eye contact that this will just be awkward. That, like, if we're gonna go to the same school for either half a year or a year, and we had so much eye contact, and I'm not gonna get to know her, so yeah, and I didn't know that, like, I didn't know anyone, so what did I have to lose? So basically I just went to her, said hi, like, hey, how long are you staying? And yeah, that's where our friendship started. Yeah, and unfortunately she went back to Slovakia in Christmas time, so still half a year without Greta and Hannah and Monica. It's Michaela and I left, and the other exchange students, but from our group it's Michaela and I, and that's fine. So that brings us over to the next one. Michaela, when I saw you for the first time, I would never expect us to be friends. I felt like you would never want to be friends with me. I saw a judgy face in you and didn't know what to expect, since you were friends with Greta and knew we would see each other more often, but didn't know and didn't expect it to end like this. Love you. Love you too. And yeah, same. I didn't have a judgy, or I might have had a judgy face, but I didn't mean it to be judgy. I was more like, don't steal Greta from me. Like, because Greta was like my closest friend and we clicked so well, but she is like the type of person that everyone loves and everyone wants to be friends with, so I was just like, you know what? I can't lose her. Like, I don't know, it was just stupid, I guess. And Michaela is really like, I don't know, she's really pretty, so she has this bitch face, which makes her really scary, and I felt threatened, so I was just like, yeah. So basically, my first impression of you was the same, because like, I didn't think you wanted to be friends with me, I just thought you wanted to be friends with Greta, so I was like, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna be frozen out of this the entire year, but yeah, luckily it didn't end like that. The next one is Gabby from my graphic design lessons. She says that I thought you were really quiet and shy because you didn't talk much, but I thought you always had cool outfits and wanted to talk, and I wanted to talk to you about it, but I felt so awkward just to say, I like your belt. Then we went on the London trip and you realized I was weird, and I think it was just chill from then on. You're super cool and I'm glad I met you. I'm really glad I met you too. And I don't know, in the graphics lessons I was really like, I don't know, I'm always tired. I'm seriously always tired. I still am, and that's why I'm quiet. And also because like, English is a hard language to understand when people are mumbling and speaking fast and having an accent. And I was like, most of the people in graphics do that, and I'm just like, yeah. And like, I had no idea what I was doing, so I felt like not good enough to talk to people. So I guess, yeah. But Gabby always like, I don't know, she knows like everyone's name and speaks to everyone, is really just really nice. And yeah, so I'm really happy I met you, or else I would have probably been so lonely in graphics. And from then on, after Greta left for Christmas, I was alone in my media lessons. Our teacher like decided who we would work with and stuff, and she always put me with Gemma. She says, I really like your fashion sense, and you have a great sense of humor, plus your English is so good. Better than mine. No, just no. Please don't leave with me. Oh, that's really sweet. In one way I wish I could stay, and in another way I'm happy I'm going home. I wish I could just bring all of my friends from England and stuff home to Norway. That would be perfect. That would actually be perfect, yeah. thank you to everyone who helped me making this video. I thought it was really nice to read everyone's first impression. It was kind of funny and really nice to hear that I have good fashion sense. Can't really agree there, but still nice to hear. And I'm happy that you're my friends today and that some of your first impressions changed. And apart from that, just thanks for watching, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you very, very soon. Bye!